Welcome back everyone, Mariah Monetize here. In today's video, we're going over a few things Bitcoin news related, and then we're also going to be getting into the price of Bitcoin and all markets as well. So this was posted by Willy Woo. This is a really great way to put things into perspective when it comes to adoption. So Bitcoin took 6 months to get 1,000 users, 5 years to get 1 million users. Today, almost 14 years later, it has 300 million plus users, which is 4% of the world. At the current growth rate, 1 billion users will be hit in the next 3 years, which would be equivalent to 12% of the world. And I think that's when we kind of see Bitcoin go parabolic, is we can kind of look at the adoption curve to help us recognize that. Breaking news, MicroStrategy has increased its Bitcoin holdings by 2,500 BTC as of the 27th of December. They now hold 132,500 Bitcoin acquired for $4.03 billion at an average price of $30,397. And we know that's Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy. So we know that Nexo's agreement to potentially buy Vold is canceled 5 months after an initial agreement is signed. Not surprised. As soon as I heard that Nexo was interested in acquiring Vold, I'm just like, it was almost like these exchanges as well as, well, I guess the lending platforms are also kind of exchanges. They're all just like, you're going out of business? I guess I'll buy you. And it was just like, who can puff their chest the most? It's like, Nexo, sit down. We know that you probably don't have the funds to even acquire them. And we thought that FTX was going to save the day. And yeah, you know what? They didn't have the funds to acquire anyone else either because they were spending the money on God knows who, what, or God knows what. I don't even think I want to know. It's creeps, it seems like. Okay. Before we move on, iTrust Capital. iTrust Capital is a way that you can buy Bitcoin now within a Roth IRA, withdraw when you're 59 and a half, and not have to pay any taxes on the gains. You can also make trades within your Roth IRA account, and it does not create a taxable event. iTrust Capital, you could buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these trash altcoins. I mean, it's an option. I wouldn't, say that's your best idea. They also have physical gold and physical silver. Is anyone else really tired of altcoins? Like, after hearing all this Solana information, it's just like, they're all so centralized. Why are people so obsessed still with altcoins? XRP is not going to reach its previous all-time highs. Bitcoin will absolutely reach its previous all-time highs before XRP ever does. And it's crazy how many people I talk to that have been in the space that have got in the last few years. They're like, oh yeah, I have this coin, this coin, this coin. They name all these coins, all these quantities that they have. And they're like, oh yeah, I have a tiny bit of Bitcoin. That's not going to serve you very well. Okay? The longer you've been in the space, the less you give a shit about these trash altcoins. Okay? Let's take a look here at the price of Bitcoin. I haven't taken a deep dive on it in the past few days. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the 7-day chart, which is giving me a whole lot of nothing that I'd be interested in entering this. Okay, we do see here the 50 DMA is coming down hard on Bitcoin. I think we're going to get that last push down kind of soon. And by soon, I mean the next 3 months. I actually do think it's coming. I think it's important to be ready. There's nothing here on this chart that makes me think that now would be a good time to enter on the 7-day chart. I anticipate one more big drop down between $10,000, $13,000, and then we'll see Bitcoin finally heading in the other direction. But time will tell. I'm not saying that I'm a professional at making any predictions at all. The daily chart looks like trash on Bitcoin, like really bad, okay? This red 2 trading below the red 1. We've made a lower low. Bitcoin nowhere near to making a higher high. That 50 DMA is coming down hard on Bitcoin. Like, ouch. 12-hour chart here also looks poor, lower low. Let's take a look here at the 4-hour chart. No, not good either. 1-hour chart also turning downwards. Is there anything here on this 5-minute chart? Gosh, Bitcoin chart looks rough. 5-minute chart really not looking all that great either. Ethereum sitting at 1193. Sometimes Ethereum leads the way. Let's take a look here at the 7-day chart on Ethereum. Also not looking good at all. looking very similar to the 7-day chart on Bitcoin. Daily chart looks the same as well. Ethereum looking very weak. So across the board, we're seeing weakness. We have Core Scientific sitting at 9 cents. We have gold sitting at 18.03. Coinbase stock has broken below $35, now sitting at 32.48. The low of the day, 31.83. I still believe that there's a possibility to get Coinbase below $20. I feel like that's a no-brainer. Easy. You'll probably get it for under $10, to be honest. Litecoin sitting at 67.24. Solana under $10, sitting at 9.86, all-time high 200. And the reason why that is happening is because Alameda Research, I believe, holds 13% of all Solana, and they're starting to sell it off. Let's see. We have DOT sitting at 4.31, Link sitting at 5.72, XTZ sitting at 74 cents. What else do we got here? XRP sitting at 35 cents. People are just still so obsessed with XRP, and I just don't understand. Okay, let's go take a look here at electric vehicles. Tesla also had quite a rough day, making a low of 108.24. 108.24. That's lower than yesterday's low of 108.76. Tesla's getting crushed. I guess Tesla used car prices are dropping at a faster rate than other cars. Also, they're offering like a $3,500 coupon if you buy a Tesla, I believe, by the end of the year. When does that ever really happen when it comes to cars? Kind of weird situation there. So Tesla stock doing really poor. And like I have been saying for a while now, I think that you'll be able to pick yourself up some Tesla pretty darn low. I mean, definitely in the 60s, but probably even lower, to be honest with you. And it's very simple. If you don't look at charts very often, look at this run up. There is just nothing that has sustained these market run ups. And that's exactly what Bitcoin does too, you guys. It runs up really quickly. There's no support built. And obviously you can see that there's no support on the way up. But from a buying perspective, that's what creates the no support situation, is that not enough people bought in those ranges to create that support. And from like a trading perspective, that's when everything falls. Let's go ahead and take a look here at majors. SPY down to 376.77. Like I said, there's a lot of correlations, and it's important that we actually pay quite close attention to the SPY chart. So from a weekly perspective, not looking too good. A red 2 trading below a red 1. We're also seeing a crossover, which isn't a very good sign either. I think that SPY is going to have continued downwards for a bit. Daily chart also looking very poor, lower low. No signs of a momentum shift on the daily chart. 12-hour, I mean, there's a ton of weakness in these charts. Across the board, it's actually kind of crazy. So let's see. Most stocks were down a few percentages today across the board. Just a lot of red in the market. What day is it today? Wednesday? Let's take a look at marijuana stocks, which, yeah, I anticipated that. Tilray down to 256. A lot of red here in these markets as well. If you are cash rich right now, damn, there is opportunity coming right around the corner. And so I'm just like, what can I sell? What can I get rid of to just have cash on the sidelines? Because wow, are we going to get some freaking amazing buying opportunities? This is a time to gather as much cash as you can, to save as much as you possibly can. So I'm still doing 30-minute calls at this very big discounted rate of $30 for a 30-minute call. You can ask me anything moving to Puerto Rico, anything crypto related, whatever you want. 30 minutes of just asking me whatever you want. So that's all that I have for you today. As always, go out there and create a portfolio that you love.